Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. Knowing the driver of the vehicle at the corner of Locust and Houston Streets did not have a driver's license, Silver Springs police officer made a traffic stop. The driver, Eric Jerome Sims, age 40 of Silver Springs, had in his possession 28 grams of methamphetamine in a clear plastic baggie. Sims is back in Hopkins County Jail, charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, more than 4 grams but less than 200 grams, with intent to deliver in a drug-free zone. That's a felony 1. And he's also charged with driving without a license with previous conviction suspension. Sims had been in jail in September of this year on a possession charge. An investigation by the Silver Springs Special Crimes Unit led to obtaining a warrant and the arrest of Charla Nicole Tillery, age 36 of Silver Springs. The arrest took place around 3:58 p.m. Thursday in the 200 block of Locust Street. Tillery was arrested for possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram in a drug-free zone, a felony 3. She's in Hopkins County Jail on a $15,000 bond.
Since 2006, Dr. Martin Fielder has been part of the OB/GYN team now at Trinity Clinic and taking care of the women and babies in our area. Dr. Fielder now has a dual designation as Chief Medical Officer. Let's meet him.
I was active duty from 1999 to 2004. I was stationed at the National Naval Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland.
Okay.
And there I practiced OB/GYN and helped train our brand new interns on how to become physicians out in the fleet, and taught our residents at the Uniformed Services University Health Sciences, our military medical school.
Okay, well, thank you for your service there.
Thank you.
And I know that big changes in life, such as it was when you came here, take some transition time and becoming someone else. And it seems like you've just done great in that.
Well, thank you.
I know you love your work here.
Absolutely.
What is it you do?
So I practice obstetrics and gynecology, so deliver babies, provide gynecological care to the women of Hopkins County and surrounding. Additionally, now I serve in our hospital administration as the Chief Medical Officer. So I have an administrative role as well as my private practice role.
Okay. Congratulations, and thank you on that as well. And Trinity Clinic and our Christus Mother Francis on all of our facility here has undergone many changes.
A lot of changes, yes,
and
ma'am.
And a lot of good is coming out into our
Absolutely.
community.
We've definitely improved our relationship with our surrounding community hospitals, as well as standardize our care. And so we like to say that we provide world-class care right in your own backyard.
Okay, that is a good slogan, and it means a lot. Now, when a family is expecting and deciding to bring another child in, they look for excellent care.
Absolutely.
And so why, besides living right here, would they choose our hospital?
Well, I think that illustrates what we can provide. We have excellent obstetricians here in the community. They're all board certified, and which requires us to stay at the top of our game, to stay up to date on all the newest literature and standards of care. Our nursery over this past year has received a level 2 designation, which we're very proud of, which means that we can provide care for infants down to being born about 2 months early, about 32 weeks. And so there's some various protocols and standards that you have to live up to receive that designation, and we were proud to receive it. Our labor and delivery unit will be looking for that same designation over this year, and I feel fairly confident that we will be able to get that.
Okay. So being able to say our nursery now is a level 2, that is certainly a feather in our cap.
Absolutely.
I know our nursery workers have been very proud of our program here in the breastfeeding class that they do continually offer to new moms.
Absolutely. That's an initiative that we're really focusing on over this upcoming year, and a real collaborative effort between the obstetricians and the pediatricians and our lactation consultants and our nursery workers and our labor and delivery nurses. It's kind of a team approach. how to promote breastfeeding to our community, how to show the advantages of it, as well as provides excellent health care to our infants. And so, matter of fact, we have a lunch meeting scheduled for next week on how we can put our best foot forward as we start this new year.
Okay. These statewide initiatives, do all hospitals have the ability to participate in these?
Absolutely. Some will choose not to, but most I think that will. Texas has started several initiatives over this past few years, actually, and we've been very proud and aggressively attending those. Several of our nurses and our nurse leadership have gone down to Austin a few times over the past year to help learn about what new ways that we can integrate our hospital care into the community, and then as well as being standardized and follow established protocols that the state has set for good quality care.
Okay. And again, congratulations to us here in Sulphur Springs for those new designations in our nursery, and looking forward to in our labor and delivery unit as well.
Yes, ma'am.
What can you tell families who are considering bringing a baby into the family about care here with you as their physician?
Gotcha. Well, I hope it's care that they feel very comfortable with. My goal is, as I tell my patients, my first goal for everybody is a happy, healthy mom and a happy, healthy baby. As we go past that, then I tell them I want them to have the delivery of their dreams. And as long as it doesn't compromise my first two goals there, then we try to make that happen. And so some people will come in with, I have these certain expectations or these certain needs, and we'll talk through those and discover which of those are we feel safe and happy for and healthy to deliver their child, and what things, well, maybe we should tweak that just a little bit to make sure that we don't compromise our first two goals. So our patients, when they come in, that's my first goal, is to try to make them feel very comfortable, because in the time it's often very nerve-wracking. I think one of the first things I always ask them, are you excited? And are you nervous? And the correct answer to both those is yes.
Well, some moms, of course, have already had babies, and so they may feel this next one is going to be just maybe as normal as all this, but then somewhere along the way, something may arise that
Sure, absolutely
brings a difference to this pregnancy.
Absolutely. So that's why I tell them, that's why we see you on a regular basis, and we still look for the very same things. I said you may worry a little bit less, which is awesome, but it's my job to maintain that same level of concentration on your care, to look for those things, because sometimes things do change the second time around. The old wives' tale is every pregnancy is different, and certainly we have seen that holds true.
Are there things that arise in a pregnancy that mom may have to go to another facility?
Absolutely. So as things come along during a pregnancy, sometimes we will find that they may need to be delivered very early, before 32 weeks. That's something that we will need to transfer their care to. And so we will try and decide and figure out what is it that they specifically need, and then try to find the right place for them to go to be transferred that level of care. We have several different hospitals around, and we're very fortunate with that we have arrangements with, and then we can get them transported, whether that be by an ambulance or by a airplane or helicopter, depending on the urgency of the need. And sometimes that care we can actually arrange ahead of time if we find that there's a process that you're stable now, but as we go along, we're going to need to have a higher level of care. We're going to need somebody where we have a little bit more expertise and basically collaborative physicians that we cannot provide here. And so we'll actually transfer their care to that location, whether that's in Tyler or whether that's in the Metroplex.
Okay. Our hospital has made so many strides in bringing top quality care and availability of that
Absolutely.
care here at home. I know recently in a campaign by the Healthcare Foundation, a new piece of equipment for our NICU unit. Something there for the littlest ones.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. Our nursery, in terms of their beds that they have, the warmers and the breathing assistance that we can provide is what helps us secure that level 2 designation, and we're proud to offer those services. But you're exactly right. Some of those babies that are even smaller than that are very, very premature, 24 or 26-week infants. We will need to transfer those ones out.
Okay. Well, it continues to be our hospital's desire to do the very best for all that are using our hospital, and it has become a marvelous thing. Well, as OBGYN, let me ask you this. How many babies have you delivered here?
That's a great question. And I would struggle to give you an exact answer. I actually have a little series of handbooks that I've actually recorded every delivery or every procedure that I've done. I started that when I was an intern. I did lose count several wise, but if you kind of estimate where I'm going with that, I'm probably around 4,000 deliveries, give or take.
Okay.
So that needle keeps slowly ticking upwards, but probably probably about 4, maybe even up to 5,000. We'll have to take a look back and see.
Tell us a little bit more about the OBGYN team here.
Gotcha. So in our office in Trinity Clinic, we have myself, we have Dr. Daryl Dowdy, who has been in the community for at least a couple decades now. He also serves in our clinic leadership as well. We have a nurse midwife. Her name is Deb Logan, and she's been in our community, I'm going to guess, about a decade now. Time is flying. So she's been proud to serve, and that's who makes up our office. We have a nurse practitioner, Leanne Klein, who sees patients out of Winsboro, and so she's affiliated with us as well. So we are, as a Trinity Clinic group there, we're very proud of our services that we provide and our team that we've got working for us.
Okay. And they can find out about this online?
Absolutely. If you go in and Christus Mother Francis, kind of Google that and go through the website there. It'll take you right to our hospital and get you linked up. You'll be able to request an appointment online. You can also call the office, 903-439-4917, or come in person.
Okay.
Walk right up there and ask to schedule an appointment, and we'll be happy to see them.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I want to thank you for your contribution to our community, your ongoing contribution.
Well, thank you.
And as Chief Medical Officer there at our hospital as well. Thank you
very much. Thank you
for coming in, Dr. Fielder.
Thank you, Nola.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.